And I remember within the first week I got to Ogilvy, there was an art director who'd come up to me with his layout. And he said, "Oh, you're the new designer here." I'm like, "Yes." "Well, this layout needs to be fixed. I don't like that typography." He pulled a couple pages from Rolling Stone magazine. "I like it to look like that." And I sat him down, I took his pages and I gave it back to him. And I said, "I'm not here to make your work look good. You want to work with me and we create something together. But my job is not to make your ideas look better." I learned very early on that what design is actually is the bridge between what is and what should be. I grew up in Lexington, Massachusetts. They built these homes there that looked like they had arrived 50 years ahead of schedule. So it looked like my neighborhood had been ambushed by the Jetsons. And so the sense that the future was always being made up and arriving was a big part of how I grew up. Looking at typography is wired into me. For 1 year, I learned how to draw Helvetica and Gaudi with pen and pencil. So I can see a mist-kerned Helvetica H from 30 paces in the dark at night with fog and bugs on the windshield. But at 33 years old, I started to question the fact that my career seems to have been made, my career decision was made by a 10-year-old. I'm like, wait a second, is this really what it is that I want to do? And so I took almost 2 years of my life off. And what I did was read, trying to figure out where I wanted to go next. Not how I was going to do what I was going to do, but why I was going to do it. And so that's why I was able to build, I think, something that was different. I would tell my designers, we need to build a different career trajectory for people in advertising that has very little to do with doing traditional television work. Environments, interactive design, product development. We didn't want to be seen as a resource for the creative department. We wanted to be seen as our own engine. We did all this stuff that a normal advertising agency back then would never do. Now everyone's doing it. But then we were kind of pioneering that. And in order to do that, we really had to build our design muscles. But then I knew I wanted to do something else. I was still in my 40s. I still had a lot of energy, and I wanted to know what it was like to have my own company. And our mission to ourselves was to do incredible craft, meaning extraordinary design, but at incredible scale. So solve really complex design puzzles for some of the world's largest brands. And now, 10 years into it, that's what we have. So many of us want to tell a really clear trajectory. Oh, I went from this success and this success to this. Look, your life is going to have two parts as a creative person. There's going to be times in your life when everything shines on you, and the gods say, you are it. All the things that you want, here it comes. But the measure of your creative life is the other thing, is when the storms come and it's dark. That's when it's interesting. And occasionally getting lost, that's when your life is made.